Welcome to Epoxy Floor Wars. The blue and orange team have the next 3 days to compete head-to-head to prove who is the best.
Come on, man!
They would give Picasso $1 million for a 6x6 canvas. They give me a 5,000 square foot canvas. So what is our value?
Yeah, good shit, boys, good shit.
See, you're already starting to lose this product over here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Who will rise to the challenge and who will fold under the pressure? Find out now on Epoxy Floor Wars. Previously on Epoxy Floor Wars, the teams got started on the first day of the competition. While both teams began planning, they soon found out that it wouldn't be as easy as they thought.
For the next 15 minutes, you can work with one hand.
And both teams found out how hard it is to work under the pressure of the competition.
See, you're already starting to lose this product over here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It doesn't matter, do something. Something's better than nothing.
While orange team had issues with their stone pattern, blue team struggled with the 3D effect.
Bigger, same, small.
I'm saying it's
I think that's the perspective.
It is. They're all the same size.
That's a tropical conclusion.
If blue team doesn't figure this out soon, they will fall behind orange team.
Our flake layout was a little difficult to get down. We had to readjust a couple times, and we were kind of argued a little bit on the system symmetrical. So everything is exactly the same. And we were kind of arguing a little bit about, because it looked like on the paper, it's kind of like an optical illusion. The bottom looks a little wider, and it looks like it gets smaller as it goes because of the angle, and it's a picture.
Luckily for Team Blue, Garrett is able to talk to a judge to get feedback on the issue.
Laying this out, I'm like, this is obviously, it's kind of similar to last year. It's a little bit different though. I know whenever after we found center last time and we had our certain measurements, certain squares were different sizes. They changed sizes, correct?
Yep.
Okay, they're trying to, my team, they were like, oh, they're all the same exact size going across. And I was like, no, they're not.
I would say this is.
What's that?
I would
this
say
is?
this is. It's just the perspective of the picture.
So we kind of argued about that, but then we got clarification from the judges and stuff that it was symmetrical, and then everything was fine.
Yo, symmetrically run that shit. Send it, go. Go.
Don't get too far ahead of your texture guy, okay?
It sucks so bad not being able to be out there.
I know, like I'd be frustrated as shit if I were you.
Yeah, I am.
So far, both teams have used their time well, but the day is still going by fast. So orange team captain Ethan makes a plan.
Keep going on that mix until they tell us to stop, then you guys are off, take a break, and these guys are gonna jump on. They already know what they're doing for wood plank. They're gonna start the wood plank on that end, and we're gonna join this up, yep. I want a little bit more wood than I do stone. That's plenty, I want to do some more wood, yep. All right. More water is better in this scenario, right? Because it's gonna suck that moisture out, remember? So make it a little bit more soupy. You saw how fast they were losing that product so they couldn't get texture in it, okay? Work 2 planks at a time, whatever you can get texture on.
Plan your guys' next moves. As you're doing it, if you see shit that needs cleaned up, keep it tight.
Brother.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep. I got them fucking darts off the floor immediately because that's a hazard.
Right. Dude, you just stepped on the fucking floor. That was a hazard.
I didn't step on the fucking
fuck you
floor.
were just in between that fucking shit. Look, I swear to God on my daughter.
Dude,
Dude,
there's my fucking
look at
clip
Dana.
right there.
Look. On my daughter's life, I just watched your foot in between both.
crossing the floor right now. Watch it.
No, it's not. Look. I'm just telling you, your foot was in between the two.
I'm on it.
I was just letting you know.
Yep.
He wasn't looking. That's why I was just telling you. He was turning around.
Yep.
Got to be on these, dude. Now I know the other captain's stress over the years. Holy fuck.
Yep, good job, Carson. Anything you're gonna want for texture, take on there with you. Remember, that's fine, you can use that one. Either one of those, that's the mason's brush gonna be good. So tape that to one side, the drywall mud knife to the other. Remember, because we can flip it and we can add our chop.
We are the underdogs for sure. I think the experience level on our team is a little bit lower than the experience level, especially with Floor Wars, than his team. But I think our guys have a lot of heart. I couldn't ask for a better team, and I think we've got a really fighting chance to win it.
If I'm adding those chop marks, if this is the edge of my mud knife, I'm gonna like hold it at the edge, and I'm gonna just kind of vibrate my arm back. Add that chop marks. I'm gonna turn it up on its side, and I'm gonna add a nice score marking, another one.
While Ethan continues to teach his team, Dano on the blue team thinks he may have found a mistake in the tape pattern they are laying down.
Hey, I'm concerned that the squares are gonna fucking dominate this whole floor unless they're over here.
What do you mean?
That's a lot of space. Either that or
They needed to bring that. They need to bring that out. Redraw what line? What are you talking about? Look at your yellow. Look at this. You're looking at this. Look at the green. The green area is not that big. They need to bring that fucking green tape out this way. I want that green tape coming in over here, right here, straight out. It needs to start coming out.
There was a couple of like heated moments throughout the day earlier where some of the guys were getting like just frustrated. And I'm like, look, it doesn't matter. Solution. Let's not argue. Let's just move past whatever this was. We need to just attack this. Like, no point in arguing. It's done. Let's go.
Jordan, come here. Your tape. Start working it to where it's gonna touch that green line that you're stepping on right now, straight across from my finger. See how the red line goes right there?
And run yourself out there with the tape.
So look right there. Look. Bring your stone to right there. Right where your thumb's at, your right thumb. So I want you to, yeah. So you need to bring that tape that you have up there to that point. To that point right there.
Epoxy Depot. We are Epoxy. At Epoxy Depot, we pride ourselves on being your one-stop shop for all your epoxy needs. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or a professional contractor, we have the high-quality products and expertise to help you tackle any epoxy project with confidence. Start your next project with us today. Visit us at epoxydepotusa.com. Epoxy Depot. We are Epoxy.
That's a little too much water, but you're gonna be all right. Oh, fuck. Motherfuckers. It's hot water. That's all right. You're gonna have to fucking cook with gas on this. You put hot water in.
All right.
It is what it is. Go sit down. It's all good. It's all good.
Because Orange Team used hot water instead of cold water, the product will
job, buddy.
become unusable much faster.
Hey, we were supposed to work it this way.
I knew that.
Okay.
I can't do
This is
anything
gonna
now.
cook like crazy fast. You gotta hurry. Hey, remember we were gonna work it, Ashton, we were gonna work it this way. Try to push that over quick because we got hot water in that. That's gonna cook like you wouldn't believe. Hurry up, there you go.
See, whenever you have two different people do two different tapes, look at how one side looks on the other.
He's gonna pull it and stay inside this line. And there's our flake. Same thing over there. There's the metallic.
Just as the teams think they have figured out their problems, Steven decides to switch things up.
All right, guys.
All right, hey, stop. Hey, pay attention. Hold on. I got an announcement. Hold on. Just stand there for a second.
The clock is going to reset every 5 minutes. And we're going back to one arm again.
Fucking great.
Continue. Start the clock.
One hand, man. We're back to one hand. Tuck it behind your back. Remember what I showed you with your leg? You can loop it and then drag it with your leg. There you go. Carson, you need to get over here and start adding texture.
You know, swapping every 5 to 15 minutes is crazy because you feel like you just get a head of steam and then you got to stop and kick out. And man, that's been rough, but also fun all at the same time.
One arm. Fuck, we just pulled all that shit. Fucking should have never fucking pulled that shit. Yo, stop doing what you're doing. You guys got to work together. All right, look. Go 1 foot from this line that you just put. What? What?
No arguing, Mitch.
Yep.
No arguing.
Yep.
Take it and move on.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
So Team Orange looks like they have their cementitious overlay 2/3 laid out.
Team Blue over here is still designing. They're still in a heated discussion about the design. Once again, I think some of this is going to go back to organization. Who had their floors planned out the best? Whose team was working best together? While we were gone, Steven decided to make it where they change out every 5 minutes now, and they all have to work with one hand again. So he's not trying to make it easy.
Oh no, the challenges are only going to get harder and harder.
Hurry up. Hey, Ashton, you've already lost that material. It's already thin. We need to get a little bit more there and add a little bit more texture. You can get back on it with your spikes. Pay attention to what they're doing. So we got fucked over. We added hot water in it. They brought us a bucket. It is what it is. We're going to lose this a whole lot quicker. You can see we're already losing it, or it's already sucking the moisture out over there. Hey, one hand.
With the extra challenges, the penalties are adding up for both teams.
Put it behind your back. Huh? You used 2 hands. You just had 2 hands on the floor.
Oh, he did.
Huh? I just saw your hand right there, Jordan.
You say me.
You had both hands setting the tape.
And just like in other sports, penalties can sometimes be controversial. As we can see with the help of replay, Jordan never actually used his second hand. But, unfortunately for Blue Team, they cannot challenge any penalties.
He didn't have 2 hands on the floor. I know, but he didn't have 2 hands on the floor.
Jordan, hey, everybody. They throw a flag on you, don't fucking say nothing.
I know.
Nothing.
I know, Jordan, I watched you.
I almost did.
Let him texture those. Get another batch of material worked up. Double check your water. Make sure it's cold.
There you go. MVP that shit and Sam broadcast it.
See this? This is, look at, you see what you're seeing right there? See how you got wet spots and dry spots? That's it sucking the moisture out of it. That's what you're looking for on the floor, okay? Hey.
Now that Orange Team is done with their stone texture, they start on the wood plank portion of their floor.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You see the idea behind it?
Yeah, we're gonna jump stuff.
Yep, and now they need to get some texture added in. We're a little off on our measurement, so you're gonna need to compensate it for a little bit. Whoever's on that side, cheat me over a ½ inch until this line straightens up. Look at it, look down your planks. See how the planks are going this way a bit? I don't mind, it's rustic, right? But whoever's on that side, exactly. Carson. If you need to get a little extra texture, wrap it around and move it with your foot. Attaboy. Switch. Come on. Yeah, don't get it on the epoxy. Just put it down and then do your transfer. Yep.
While orange team works on their wood planks, Garrett tries to decide what colors of epoxy to use to match the sample the team was given.
Hey Jordan, come here for 2 seconds, hurry up. Come here. Bright white. Listen, bright white, right? What? I need colors, come on.
Bright white, that's gold. Like
Cambridge blue?
What blue?
Cambridge?
Yep.
All right, so we got bright white.
I think that's like
Gold
that's a
Cooper or chestnut brown?
Yeah.
All right, so look. Bright white, gold, Cambridge, chestnut.
Just use white with the fusion spray. Or, I don't even know if we have any.
Yeah, I don't know. So, that's it, 4.
You can walk back on it with your spikes. There you go. Think wood grain. There you go. Keep doing. Go, all the way down. Fine. Now remember, hey, look at me. Come about halfway down, flip your blade over. Come about halfway down, flip it over. That's fine. You can do it all the way down. All the way, 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 all the way. Lift, stop. All right, now take your piece. You see you got the drywall knife on that side? Flip it over, find halfway on that plank. Look at me. Find halfway on that plank. There you go. Take your straight edge.
Look at this tool that they have made out of their broom for their broom
Just like a
finish.
hardwood floor, you're gonna have a joint, right?
So
there you go.
what do they actually do? They took a broom and then
a straight edge, a flat.
They took a straight
putty
edge
knife, whatever they could get.
and they taped it to it.
Yeah, they taped it, and now they're using it to make their design. Use one end for broom finish, use the other end to cut lines.
And this is how they're going to make the wood look.
Yeah, we got hit with some bullshit penalties.
Yeah, bro. They're on our top because I think they know that we're more skilled.
That's skill. That's why you bring the pros out.
The plank. 2 fucking hands, Jesus Christ.
Remember where your planks are. Look at me. Stop. You need to be running your texture. Wood grain on this plank isn't going to transfer to this plank. That's unnatural. That's why we snap a line. So stay within your joint.
Ethan looks a little confused.
He's been given instruction. They're trying to get the wood grain version, the wood grain lined out for that portion of the floor there.
And it actually, they have to mimic a certain look that they were given images of what their wood planks need to look like. They just can't freeform it and, oh, that's a wood plank. So there's very specific instructions of what these wood planks need to look like.
Try to get the rest of your wood, try to get the rest of your grain texture on that one. We'll re-snap this line and rerun these 3 boards out.
You're gonna have to pull that a lot tighter.
I know. Bud, you're gonna have to pull it tighter.
Tighter?
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Switch. Yep. Just set it down. Just set it down.
I'm sorry, dude.
You're good, man. You're doing fine.
Now, one benefit to the way that Blue is doing it from a time standpoint, they're not going to have to stay off their whole floor for any amount of time. If you look at how they're staging it, right now, Orange Team's kind of at a stall because they're having to let things cure, they're having to let things happen. Blue Team's still working on an aspect of theirs because they've divided it to where they can work on sections at a time and they're never going to have to wait on drying, I don't think.
We're going to take a second. We're going to game plan it. We got time, okay? We're moving on to a polish now. Polish is pretty straightforward and simple. If we've got to switch every 5 minutes, it's going to kind of suck, but it's not the end of the world. When we're doing a polish, what we're gonna do here, because we're doing 100 square feet, we're gonna do cross cuts. Normally when you do a polish, you're gonna do like a crosshatch pattern. We're gonna do a 30-40 cut first, so an aggressive metal cut. We're doing that to get aggregate exposure. So when you're grinding, you're looking for this aggregate right here. We wanna try to make the whole floor look like that blue aggregate, okay? So whoever starts, we're gonna go in an X pattern, work your way to one end, lift up the grinder, work your way to the other, cross cut from a corner, okay? Once we do that, we're gonna tip the machine back, get ready to switch out diamonds. We're going 30-40s, 60-80s, 120, 150s. That's gonna be our last metal cut. Each time we're cross cutting, then we're gonna jump to resins. We're gonna go 50s, 100s, 400s, then we're gonna densify. Densifiers are just, it's a reactive chemical that soaks into the concrete, fills in all the little pores, and instead of causing dust, it allows the concrete to start taking a polish, okay? We're gonna cut it with the 400s, then we're gonna densify again. We're gonna cut it again.
Epoxy Depot. We are Epoxy. At Epoxy Depot, we pride ourselves on being your one-stop shop for all your epoxy needs. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or a professional contractor, we have the high-quality products and expertise to help you tackle any epoxy project with confidence. Start your next project with us today. Visit us at epoxydepotusa.com. Epoxy Depot. We are Epoxy.
While the orange team waits on their floor to dry, blue team is starting to feel the pressure of the 5-minute team switches.
Hey, are they supposed to be on the floor?
That's us. Denny just finished.
That's what I'm saying. So you go on right now. All right. Hold on. I thought you go on the floor.
No, they were just on the floor.
Oh, no, they were. You were just on the floor. You fucking idiot.
What? No, we weren't. You guys were.
You two are on the floor. They're on the floor right now.
You guys were just on.
You guys were just on it. You two.
Bro, no, we weren't. You guys weren't. He was brooming and set the broom down, and then you guys were talking.
Yo,
And I set the cutter over there because I said you gotta cut that last one. And you were just on.
It's them. I'm telling you, it's them. Yo, Jordan.
Oh, is this fun?
Yeah. Jordan.
Bro,
it's because the 5 minutes.
Shit.
You guys were just brooming though. You guys.
Yes, and then we stopped and I put the fucking cutter down.
Who cares? It's over.
Well, then
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna foul. Hold on. Riff. Who the fuck was on the floor last? They got it confused. You guys were just on the floor. They're up. That's based off the ref. That's based on.
Fucking $1,000.
Hey, look, that's the ref. That's on the ref. It's on the ref.
Well, then go.
Go.
I know what the fuck I did do. It was 5 fucking minutes. I literally cut the corners while he was doing that, and I let that corner go, and I put the fucking knife down right there.
I don't know why you're yelling at me.
Because you're trying to tell me I'm wrong. I know I'm fucking right.
Who cares? It's getting done. We're doing a fucking thing. Who cares? I asked the ref. He said that you guys are off.
Okay. At least I can take this off.
I clarified it. I got confused with it too. I thought that you guys were on there.
Because they were talking to all of us.
Because look, the 5 minutes is going quick. It's fucking with us. Go, you're on. Yeah, you're on. I know. I asked the ref.
I know.
And he was sitting there arguing. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Just as tempers are about to boil over, Steven decides to deliver some good news to the teams.
Stop the clock. All right. It's 30 minutes until intermission. How do you guys feel about a power hour for 30 minutes?
Yeah. I'm allowed on. I'm allowed on with y'all.
Let's go. It's going down.
With a power hour, the whole team can be on the floor at the same time. And as an added bonus, the teams are allowed to use both hands again.
Treat this like this is $1 million project. Right here, look, this tape line.
With just 30 minutes to go before the midday break, the teams need to push hard if they want to stay on schedule.
As you can see, this is a Lavina 30 GE propane. This is a big bad boy grinder. I believe this thing weighs over 1,000 pounds.
That needs to be empty just quick, just real quick, just a tiny bit. Come on, quick. Quicker than you've never fucking worked before in your life. Come on.
This is fun. You guys having fun?
Yo, 2 minutes, 2.
Go. Go. Keep going on that until they tell us to stop. Got about 1 minute.
Have the teams done enough during Power Hour to stay on track, or have they fallen behind? Find out next time on Epoxy Floor Wars.